My name is Charlene. This is Rashane, and this is Kemore, and we are some of the conservation officers here at Sea Camp. The hardest thing about it, I think, is the lack of compliance for the fishers. There have been times where we have people who, you see them in the sanctuary one day and you explain the situation to them, and then they're there the other day. Their stories are that, you know, times are hard and so they have to fish there. So we try as best as possible to educate them to understand that it's, you know, it's about the long term. It's not just about today, so that if you replenish the fish stock today, there'll be more fish tomorrow. A lot of the fishers in the area are poor fishers. They're not like big boat fishers. So they are, you know, small engine fishers. They have to feed their family and that kind of stuff, which we understand, right? We're not trying to say that, you know, we're trying to bully anybody out of their livelihoods. But what we're trying to do is, as best as possible, let them understand that we are trying to help them secure their financial future. I mean, at the end of the day, we have to make sure collectively that we are protecting the natural habitats of Jamaica.
They support what we do because, you know, they really want to see the fish population, the fish stock we replenish, because, you know, talking to fishermen, you know, they said years before the catch was a lot better and bigger fish, and now it's much smaller fishes they're catching. So, you know, they are in support for it, but you still have a small amount of person that is not complying with the rules and regulations.
Well, most of the line fishers are not necessarily commercial fishers. Most line fishers are just for the sake of recreation. And the spear fishers, there has been a new regulation that spear fishing is banned at night. And most of them are not necessarily in agreement with that. And most of the times we don't always see the spear fishermen because they tend to go in the evenings and night. We patrol now mostly in the daytimes, but we are working on changing that soon. Basically, I believe strongly in what I do because I understand, and even though a lot of persons might say you're young so you don't know a lot of what is going on, I've seen the fish population in the last 10 years and it has changed quite a bit. And I tell people I only eat fish, and so I have to defend it because I need to have good fish to eat. A lot of the fishers in the area already know us and already are understanding what we do, but the persons who don't, take the opportunity to come and sit down and let us explain what exactly is happening so you can understand. We're not just trying to get you out of the zone, we're trying to move you to a different area so that these areas the population of fish can increase.
Here, hold on. You have a few different spear fishing. You have the free lungs spear fishers. Those are the ones that, you know, go down by their lungs and come back up. And you have the others that use the scuba gear, right? The one with the scuba gear, because of the ear, they stay a longer time under the water, so they kill a lot more fish than the free lung diver. And, you know, to me, you have to limit the scuba diving spear fishing, because, you know, they kill a lot more fish. As you know, the tank has a certain amount of air. So after a certain amount of time, you know, you have to come up. But now they're using the compressors to dive, which they stay a longer time.
Personally, I don't have a problem with spear fishers. I think, you know, it makes sense that it's a very economical way of fishing. You see the fish, you shoot him, versus putting out a pot and waiting for the fish to come in it. However, the problem is the fish don't get a chance to escape. And if you see a small fish and you shoot him, then that's it. Versus if you set a pot and some of the fish are small, you can always release them. And with the night spear fishing, fish don't get a chance to sleep. So they go at night when the fish are on the reef and sleeping, and then, you know, it reduces the chance of the small fish getting away, which I think is one of my biggest problems.